This video is for the girly pops, so if you're not a woman, please scroll. Okay, ladies, so I am on my era of being more feminine, or my journey of being more feminine. I have been single for a very long time and almost masculine in a way for a very long time because, like, from my childhood to now, I've had to be so overly independent. And I've had to do so much in my life to like get to where I am today. And I've had to work very hard. So I've been like more masculine probably than I should have been living my life. So I am starting my journey to be more feminine. And that for me means, not wearing sweats and, hoodies every day. I'm going to try to wear more feminine clothing, like dresses and things, because I will literally put on a dress and I don't feel pretty in it. I literally don't feel pretty in like skirts, dresses, like stuff like that. And I think that's a problem. Like I should be able to feel pretty in those things, and not feel like I just look like a man in a dress. And that's again, just how I'm perceiving myself because I've had to be so masculine for so long to just survive and to get to where I am. So yeah, I'm doing things like that. I'm doing more self-care things. I'm trying to like actually put effort into my appearance and like my skincare and things. And try dating again and try like breaking down the barriers of like that hyper masculinity that's in me that I've had for so long. So yeah, I don't know if any girls can relate to this, or if they feel how I feel, but it's hard to describe other than like, I don't feel like a woman and it sucks. So if you have any tips, I appreciate it.
Here are 3 things I used to chase and 3 things I now want. Number 1, I used to chase climbing the corporate ladder. I chased every promotion, every opportunity for more money, every opportunity to level up in my career, to earn a new title, to be the boss. This was the most important thing to me for many years. But what I now want is balance. I want freedom. I want flexibility. I don't necessarily care about being at the top. I just care about doing things that make me happy, that fulfill me, and make room for things in my life that I love. Number 2, I used to chase perfectionism, and now I want creative freedom. I used to think that it had to work out exactly how I planned. Now I want creative freedom. I want time. I want energy back, and I want to devote it to my innate creativity as a female, to the things that I love doing, things that I want to do one day, like be a mom, author books, also work, start a new business. And number 3, I used to chase approval from others, and now I want peace. I have looked everywhere for validation, recognition, acknowledgement, and acceptance in the world, except for myself. I looked for it in relationships with men, in friendships, at work. Instead, I just want inner peace. I want to know that I am doing things in alignment with my purpose, that I'm doing things in alignment with the things that I actually want. I want to know that my energy and my efforts and my time is going towards things that bring me joy, that bring me fulfillment. And that's it.
She's 28, spent $150K on her body, demands a man with a minimum $100 million in real estate, and already rejected a $50 million guy because he wasn't rich enough. Fast forward 10 years and she'll be begging that same $50 million guy to take her back while paying her bills with Instagram scraps. The wall doesn't negotiate.
So I'm asking you to put yourself, take off the I'm a hot girl, paid 150 grand boss babe, priceless punani, take that off.
Okay.
Give her your hat for a second, would you? Are you able to do that?
I don't have a haircut right now.
Gotcha. So put on the $100 million guy's hat. Are you ready to play this game?
Okay.
Don't answer like you're Kay. Answer like you're, give me a guy's name that you'd be willing to marry. A guy's name.
I'm sorry.
Think of a name. Think of a name. $100 million guy.
I don't know.
Let's call him Jay-Z. Let's call him Jay, because we're not talking of Jay-Z. Jay is worth $100 million.
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you think about it,
Money.
he cares how much money you make?
No.
You don't. Okay, let's stop there. Do you think he cares about your attitude
To an extent, yeah.
to an extent?
Yeah.
He cares a lot about
Cares a lot about your attitude.
But I have a great
Now,
attitude.
No, you
okay.
A real alpha worth 9 figures doesn't give a damn about your corporate title or your bank account. He cares about one thing. Do you bring peace or drama? Two masculine energies in one house don't work. They clash like two bolts trying to screw each other. She's not looking for a husband. She's looking for a business partner who will lose the second she tries to dominate him.
Got it. And how convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
I'm not looking for what most men or most
Well, you
women
should
are
be because you
looking
want that
like.
kind of guy. So you should
What
be.
do you mean? No, I'm looking
So
for
I'm
like
asking-
that 1 in a million where you're looking at like Grant and Elaine Cardone. You're looking at
Okay.
like, power couples, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Those people are building an empire together and they're equally contributing.
So I respect on that, but let's play in reality right now. You're not going to marry Jay-Z or Grant Cardone for the sake of this conversation. You're going to marry some
No, my
successful
own.
guy.
I'm gonna have my
exactly.
own.
Exactly. So that guy, how much is he worth?
Close.
Make up a number.
100 million.
Okay, so that guy that's worth $100 million.
Yes.
Go with me here now, Kay. Does he want a boss babe who's trying to sell real estate, or a
Trying?
nice, lovely, compliant girl who's willing to get on his schedule? What do you think that guy wants? Think about it.
Well, I only date men that are at that high.
No. I'm
caliber.
asking
So,
what you think. I don't care what you think. I want to know
I think they want
what
me.
he
They're
thinks.
constantly pursuing me. What do you mean?
Why aren't you married to one yet, though?
Because I don't want to be married to one yet.
I thought you just
I've been
said you-
building my own business.
But I thought
I've
you-
been proposed to twice and turned it down. It wasn't
You
the right
turned
one.
down a guy worth $100 million twice?
50 million, but yes.
Why in the world would you turn him down?
Because I still had things to do.
So you think that you're just going to go find another guy worth $50 million is ready to wipe you up?
I like I said, 100 million. I like to
Okay,
double
so
down.
the 50 million guy was just too poor for you.
No, he just wasn't the right one.
You do realize there might be people in the comments calling you absolutely delusional right now.
That's
Do you
fine.
realize that?
I don't care what they have to say.
Okay.
Millionaires and billionaires aren't intimidated by your 6-figure salary. They're repulsed by your masculine attitude. You disguise the dominance long enough to get the ring, but the second the mask slips, the marriage turns into a cage fight for control. High-value men don't marry their rivals. They marry their peace.
Just to be clear, what are you?
Prime.
You're prime?
Top notch.
What makes you prime, top notch, Wu-Tang?
I mean, I have everything that you could possibly ask for as far as brains, beauty, ambition. I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life. And my shit's exclusive. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that, but nobody touches me unless a man, yes, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in me and get me to my highest level as well.
And just to be clear, what's a $150,000 body?
4 BBLs, 2 breast technically 5 BBLs, but
It's
we're
a
going to go with
cyborg.
4. 2 breast augmentations, obviously Botox, lip injections, and then I had the fat buckle removed out of my cheeks on my face.
Wow.
And how young are you?
28.
28. And what age do you want to get married?
I don't necessarily have a time restraint on myself. I feel like God's going to, make me cross paths with my future husband when that time is right.
So you
I
comfortable?
probably have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that, so that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
Calling yourself a boss babe is the fastest way to tell every real man you're selfish, insufferable, and impossible to live with. Men don't hate your job. We hate the narcissistic, controlling, argumentative energy that comes with the title. We want a soft, pleasant woman, not a loud roommate in heels.
If you're in a relationship with a man, you want to be able to boss him around?
Sometimes.
Are you actually going to be attracted and aroused by a man that you can boss around?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Depends on what situation he wants me to be the boss.
Okay. Do you want a man that's assertive and dominant?
Dominant?
Yeah. You want a guy that has an A-type personality, also known as alpha?
That will be really good.
Do you think an alpha is going to sit there and let you boss him around?
Sometimes.
The answer is no.
No, just sometimes.
There's no
men can be
sometimes.
dominant, but they
Sometimes.
can women be dominant sometimes.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
Not really.
Yeah, really.
Because the whole purpose of being dominant is being dominant all the time.
Not all
That's
the time.
Feminists, aren't you exhausted of being a boss babe, climbing the corporate ladder of disappointment, chasing after materialism and money? Obviously, women are powerful, but these corporate girlies, you guys are becoming victims of your own success. Think about it. Us women, the more we become more successful in society, our options for dating decline. But the more successful men are, well, they have more options. And instead of that unfulfilling life, I'm sorry, but I want a husband who provides for his family, comes home to the home-cooked meal that I make after hanging out with our kids all day, just enjoying life. Us women are meant to fulfill. I want to be a wife and a mother, not a 9-to-5, not a work-from-home job distracting us from being a wife and a mother, which is a full-time job. Society has completely distorted what life could look like for women, and now more than ever, women are more anxious and depressed and lonely. That's just not the life that any woman should want to live.
Feminism sold women the lie that grinding in an office and dying alone with cats is empowerment. Social media keeps pushing the delusion that a corner office beats a happy family. The smartest women are waking up early and choosing femininity before it's too late. The rest will learn the hard way at 40.
I've never encountered a guy, or at least entertained someone, who has sat there and asked me, what do you bring to the table? No masculine man asked that question.
Why would that be a hit to masculinity?
It would be a hit to masculinity.
Why?
because you know that a woman is there to compliment you, and she's an asset to you.
Doesn't sound like you're an asset. It sounds like you just cost $10,000 a month.
But-
when you were asking what you bring to the table, you're like, well, I'm a good human being. That's what you're saying. It's like, okay, but he's a good human being and he's spending $10,000 a month. So when you're asking, what do you bring to the table? Since it's strictly a materialist worldview that you have, there's only a material mindset here. The material mindset is, well, it's expected that I provide a material dinner and I clean the house, and these are all material things. The expectation from him is that he provides material with way harder, right? $5,000, $10,000 in order to complement things that you desire, right? So they ask really, they're asking, what do you bring to the table? Saying, what do you complement that he desires?
Unfortunately, most men just kind of want a trophy. And I think that's the most material thing ever.
That's it.
When you talk about mental health as a woman, keep in mind that if you land at 50 and you're sitting in that house all alone with your cat and you have no man and you have no kids and you have no family and all you have is that career to try to keep you warm at night, your mental health is going to be suffering big time. So you think you're being told that it's good for your mental health to go on that single boss babe journey, when in fact that single boss babe journey is going to leave you alone, and that is really what's going to lead to a mental health decline.
Men aren't insecure about boss babes. We're disgusted. Only weak, low-value men tolerate that energy and become doormats. Real men walk the second the competition starts. We don't want a co-CEO at home. We want a woman who knows how to be a woman.
I'm gonna take full responsibility there, man. I fell for it. I fell for the boss bitch, I could do everything by myself, that hyper independent bullshit. And I'm 31 now, and I still don't have kids. I still don't have a family. I was focused on trying to get after the bag and all this. Yo, what? I'm in a place now in my life where I'm reevaluating.
Well, the women decide that, oh, I'm working 18 hours a day, flat out, all the time, 7 days a week. My husband makes a fair bit of money. If I made half as much money as I made, we'd still have plenty of money. Why am I working 18 hours a day? Well, that's not the question. The question is, why would anyone work 18 hours a day? That's the mystery. And the answer is, a small minority of men are driven to do that. And so they'll do that. No matter where you put these guys, that's what they do.
Yes.
Okay, but does that mean it's correct? I think there's something wrong with these women. They hit 30, they've hit partner, they've hit the pinnacle. I mean, they could keep going if they wanted to, but they've accomplished their goal. They've definitely shown, man, they're bloody well in the game. And they wake up at 30 and they think, oh, wait a minute. I want to have a relationship, and also I want to have some time to put into that. I'd like to have kids, and I'd actually like to see my kids. It's like, is that irrational?
The boss babe fantasy is going to keep fooling millions of women until they hit the wall and realize peace. Nurturing and femininity were always the real flex. By then, the high-value men will be locked down with the soft, feminine 24-year-olds who never fell for the lie.
He saw that I was just having a hard exterior, but inside I was like craving to be soft and to be a woman, and I didn't actually want to be this boss babe. I mean, it wasn't really who I was. It might be from other women, but I don't think that's at the core who I am.
We teach little girls that boys only want one thing, but nobody teaches little boys that girls want everything: money, status, attention, control, and zero accountability. Now we have an entire generation of loud, masculine women wondering why no real man wants to wife them up.
I have said this before and I will say it again. A woman is taught her entire life how to be treated by a man, but not how to treat a man. And a man is taught his entire life how to treat a woman, but not how to be treated by a woman.
Women want a provider man and they want a masculine guy when it's convenient for them. That's the problem. They are not willing to be in their feminine. They want to be able to be in their feminine when you pay the bill, but they want to be able to be in their masculine when they're bossing you around the house, when they are the woman of the house and the man of the house gets told to sit down, when they are following a boss babe trajectory, when they are deciding that they want to, send their kids to daycare so that they can amp up their career. When they're making all of these decisions, they want to opt to be in their masculine. You can't turn on a guy's provider chip when you want. They're not operating on remote control, honey.
A woman's true success has always been measured by the caliber of man she keeps and the peace in her home. Boss babes think they can outboss real bosses. Newsflash: alpha men don't date their competition. They date the soft, feminine woman who makes life easier, not harder. Thanks for watching the Male Imperium. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.